The name of the chapter is The Magic Garden, subject English. Let's begin. The magic garden was in a school playground. It was very pretty. Sunflowers and roses stood high against the wall. There were also marigolds, poppies, and pansies. This chapter is adapted from The Fairy Garden by Margaret H. Bolton. So here the writer has mentioned one beautiful garden in school playground. That garden was pretty. Pretty means attractive, pleasing, beautiful. So the garden was full of different kinds of flowers, a lot of grass, plants, birds, insects like butterflies and bees. So a very beautiful garden. The greenery was there everywhere. Now I will be reading ahead. The sunshine fell on this garden more than on any other, and the flowers danced and sang happily. They said to one another, "We have hundreds of little gardeners." They were the children from the school. Here, flowers were happily dancing and singing in that garden as it got maximum sunlight. Everything about that garden was beautiful and magical. Sometimes flowers used to talk to each other. Flowers were talking to each other that they were happy and were fully blossomed because they have many little gardeners who were kind to them and took good care of them. Do you know who are these gardeners? The small gardeners are the school children like you. Now I will be reading ahead. One sunny morning, the flowers were talking to the birds. "I love all the children, but I love the dear little ones most of all," said a poppy. "I like them to bring their watering cans and water my thirsty roots." One fine morning, flowers were talking to the birds. The poppy flower said that it loved all the children, but among all children, it liked the little children who water its thirsty roots with their tiny hands. Then the marigold also presented his views. What did it say about these children? Let's read and see. "Yes," said the marigolds, "the boys are good to us too. They dig the ground so well." The marigold said that children were good even to them too. They dig the soil for them. The gardener frequently digs the soil so that roots get enough air and water. "We love the little children," said a tiny bird. "They are kind and they bring bread for us." Then birds also agreed with these flowers and said, "We love tiny children because they are kind to us and they bring food for us." All the flowers said, "We must work hard to make our dresses very pretty, for the children will be here soon." So, after this discussion, flowers decided to dress up themselves well, pretty. They decided to blossom more and spread sweet scent so that this garden looked colorful when children would come to play. So flowers decided to bloom at their best. The sun was listening to the talk that was going on among flowers and birds. The sun decided to help the flowers to look more fresh, vibrant, colorful, and attractive. Even the sun likes to see children play happily in golden sunshine. So let's see the text. The sun said, I will help you also, for nothing pleases me better than to see the children running about in the golden sunshine. Now I will be reading next few lines. Suddenly the children came out laughing and singing, and the flowers stopped their songs to listen to them. After some time, children came out. Their laughter, their cheers, and their singing and their dancing made the atmosphere of the garden more magical and charismatic, charming. The flowers stopped singing and dancing and started listening to children. They were enjoying the company of little tiny children. Children were also happy to see the colorful, fresh flowers. So, the atmosphere of the magic garden became much more prettier in the presence of children, and even the children were happy to see the colorful flowers. Then one child went near the big yellow flower, and what did he say? Let's see in the next lines. Oh, look at the tall sunflower, said one child, and the sunflower lifted its head very proudly. When the boy praised the sunflower felt very good, felt proud about itself. Even the marigold smiled happily when another child praised the golden color of marigold flower. Another child said, I love the marigold in its golden dress. The marigold smiled happily. It was indeed a magical garden because it had fairies too. They danced and sang sweet songs which only the children could hear. So then fairies came there and danced and sang beautiful, melodious, sweet songs which only children could hear. After a time, the fairies came out dancing and talked with the children. Their dresses were made of flowers and their wings of sunshine. The magic garden was quiet that night. The flowers and the birds were asleep, dreaming of the next day when the children would come again. After the full day enjoyment, the whole day the magic garden was filled, was buzzing with laughter and play and fun, songs and dancing of children and fairies. Then at night, everything was quiet. All went asleep with a dream of beautiful next day. Here are some pictures of the flowers that we saw in the first paragraph. Sunflower, roses, marigolds, colorful small flowers are pansies, and red flowers are poppies. Here are the hardwoods. Golden sunshine. Golden means shining like gold, and sunshine means direct sunlight. Dreaming means thought that come in our mind when we are asleep. Gardener means someone who takes care of a garden. Sunshine, we have already seen direct sunlight.